Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip. This is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, I have a playlist on the other channel about the Whittakers, but I do think that this channel should probably cover them more because this channel is more about the human spirit. And the last time we checked on the Whittakers, there was a gentleman named Eric with his brother that I questioned. Were they the same people from Traveling Roanoke, those people that showed up at the Whittakers' home just out of the blue to make money off of them and basically to treat them like some sort of freak show, to be honest with you? This family, or this gentleman, he has done so much that you could physically see, even in the spirit of the Whittakers themselves. He has done things that have been so helpful. I mean, if you see Timmy now, and I'm going to show videos of Timmy, Timmy's like a whole other person. He looks different. His actions are different. He's happy.
Get it, Timmy. Show your dance. Say good morning.
Hey there!
Timmy, say good morning.
Hey!
Say good morning, everybody.
Hey!
Yeah.
So a few of you have said to me, you know, hey, Eric's a good guy. I never said Eric wasn't a good guy. I said I didn't know who Eric was. And that's as honest as I can be. So I said, we'll see. So I did some checking into the channel to see the benefit. Are people going to make money? Yes. But it's okay if they make money, in my opinion, as long as they're honest in what they're making money about, what they're doing. I can clearly see that the Whittaker family is benefiting from this gentleman. I'm not saying they didn't benefit from Mark Leda. I'm not slighting or shading Mark Leda, because Mark Leda was a photographer who did. He earned a lot of money for them. He did a lot of donation work for them where they had a spot fund. But Mark wasn't gatekeeping their money, so when they asked for the money, Mark gave it to them. Unfortunately, it seems like the family was being BULLIED'd by BJ, who was Larry's daughter, who is Betty's niece, apparently. Now, a few people have said, hey, it's not Betty alone, it's Larry too. Well, you know what? Let somebody come in there and gatekeep the money and be responsible for the money and let them do the right thing. So far, this is what I think these people are doing. This Eric gentleman seems to be doing the right thing. This guy, Eric, has actually helped them get a restraining order so that BJ can't get anywhere by the house.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to make this quick, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I know people are going to be wanting to know more details, and I promise you'll get details as we can give them. I know there's going to be a million questions about this. Over the last 24 hours, Patrick and I have been working on getting BJ served an eviction notice, and as of this morning, it has been completed, and I'm on my way to Odd, West Virginia, kind of unexpected and last minute. The Whittakers have expressed to us they don't feel safe, they feel threatened, and she just doesn't need to be there anymore.
So, very strange. So, a comment came up, and it seemed like it says something here about John Patrick. Who is Patrick? The guy that he is talking to and that he's working with. I don't know if it's his brother or not. So I'm just finding out information as I'm making this video, unfortunately or fortunately. So John Patrick, who goes by Patrick, is not Eric's brother. Eric does have a brother that went with him to take Ray to his doctor's appointment because they knew that one of them couldn't do it alone. So Eric's brother apparently is not Patrick. Patrick is somebody who is friends with Timmy and the family and lives down the street from them. So I think that Eric is working with him, but they're not related. And here's the thing, guys. As many people are saying these are bad guys, there's people saying that they're good guys. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm looking at Timmy and I'm looking at the family. But it seems like he's got some F charges on him. And that he has several kids that he wants nothing to do with, but all of a sudden he wants to take custody of Timmy. I'm speaking of Patrick, not of Eric. All I know of Eric is that he is a preacher's son and a former H user. Now, has he changed his life around? Is this a scam? I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm not doing investigative work here. I'm doing a video about the family and this group of people that are here to help this family. Really, this one guy. So, I don't know what's going on. We'll deep dive into it. Somebody else bitched at me for saying this guy was a bad guy. I never said the guy was a bad guy. I'm still not saying Eric or Patrick is a bad guy. I have only hit the surface of this Whittakers thing. Now I'm going to go into it more. But what I really wanted to show was how the family has come about. So now I'm reading about felony charges and scams and listen, a few of you have said, hey, Eric is a preacher's son, an ex-H addict. Okay, that doesn't make him a bad guy, a good guy, doesn't make him anything. It's his actions now. Now I hear people saying, hey, Eric's getting money, donations for Patrick's house. He can do that as long as he's not saying it's for the Whittakers' house. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, guys. I know that the whole video's tone has changed and everything, but I still want to continue on because there is something to say about the thriving of the Whittakers. Also, I think this is really important if it's true.
That week before I went and done all that stuff for the Whittakers, that was coming out of my pocket, guys.
So here Eric's talking about a conversation that he had with BJ. He's never really dealt with BJ at all, and he's working and helping the family, and she reaches out of the blue and asks him for money.
And I just said, BJ, I don't have $300 to give you right now, nor would I anyway. But I said, I don't have $300 to give you. And she hung up the phone on me. And I was like, wow, that's bold. But I noticed later on that week, everything had been fine up until this point. I tried to call back the family, and I couldn't get them on the phone. And I was like, okay, something's weird. Or they went and talked to me once I got them on the phone. And I was like, yeah, that's weird. And I just had a weird feeling. Now, allegedly, everything I'm saying on here, allegedly, besides the things I'm telling you, I know 100% it's what happened. But I was told this past week she got that phone. They have a house phone. They don't have a cell phone. There's no signal out there. And she locked that phone inside of her camper where the family can't get to it.
If there is a phone that needs to be at that house, and BJ has taken that phone and hid it from the family, yeah, somebody needs to address that issue. Absolutely.
Everyone in that family has heart problems. Lorraine is 78 years old. She's had stents. She's had heart attacks. Betty's had a heart attack. They need that telephone. We're not playing games.
So he's protecting the family against certain members of the family, and I guess he will do that against family members that really aren't doing right by the family. When you look at the family and see them, I mean, I didn't have a clue that Timmy could sign language. You know, Timmy was always happy, but he always, wait till you just see that.
You want to go somewhere to eat? Huh? Where you want to go eat?
Who's that?
You don't know?
Who cares?
Or you want to stay here?
Huh?
You ready to leave?
Whoa.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And even Lorraine lights up, and she's more communicative. You could see a relationship between Timmy and his mom.
Hi, Mama. Hi. Hi, Mama.
Yeah. So who's that?
Mama.
Yeah, your mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, you came back to see your mama today? Did you miss her?
And the whole family just looks a lot better. The house looks a lot better. This guy was cleaning that house. I mean, I give him so much credit for that because God only knows how dangerous that could have been. And I'm not being funny, but you know, sepsis and shit, that shit's real. You know, Mercy, or what's that, Mercer? Isn't that shit is real? So anyway, let's check some of this out, okay? Let's do it. Seriously, guys, here's something that I haven't seen. I haven't seen people cleaning these people's house. I haven't seen people bending the knee to do that. Now, again, I'm going to get comments. They're getting paid for it. They're ripping them off. I'm going to get people saying, stop saying that they're ripping them off. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying they're ripping them off. I'm not saying they're not ripping them off. I'm showing you a video, and I got information during the video. Yeah. And also wanted to show you how this family appears to be thriving. And I don't know about the past of these people. I mean, I'll check into it. But people have a past. That doesn't mean that that's the way they live today. And I don't know. I don't live in odd West Virginia. So, guys, but look at what's going on here. They should get paid for something. Who knows how much they're getting and how much the Whittakers are getting. If you donate, you should check into that. I've had a couple people say, I asked questions about transparency after donating, and they said they blocked me for doing that. Well, nobody should block anybody that's asking a question. And then somebody else said, well, I went on their channel and went to donate some money, and apparently they had enough money because they closed down the donations. So that speaks volumes. So here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know who half of these people are that are writing in the comments, if they're working for that channel, not working for that channel. Guys, before you give money, always do due diligence. But here's one thing that I can definitely prove. This family, the Whittakers, they're thriving, and they're not living in the pig shit that they were living in before, whether that's temporary or not. Timmy is going out and doing things that Timmy I don't think has ever done before. That's a good thing. Should somebody get paid for that? Yes. I don't know how much it's worth. You guys tell me. Guys, thank you so much. We'll stay on this if you want to stay on it. We'll stay on it, okay? My mom loves the Whittakers, and I like to know what they're doing and how they're doing and everything like that, so we can stay on it. Guys, you saw what they looked like before. You see the way that Timmy's thriving now. You've never seen him. I've never seen him and Lorraine have any kind of relationship, and apparently they do. Larry has a whole conversation with Eric about how close they are, and Betty chimes in and says, yeah, you can't ever get Lorraine to shut up. You hear him at night talking all the time. That's great. That's amazing. I'm glad that we know that. I didn't know that from Mark, and again, I'm not bashing Mark. We only know about the Whittakers, in my opinion, because of Mark. Again, guys, this is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. This is the Whittakers story. What's yours? Thanks, guys.
Tell everybody, say, I love you.
I love you.
Bing, boing, bing. Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip.